Hello, and welcome to coverage for Prix Cancun for the MSEM format. I'm Caillou, and today we're going to be watching the Swiss Round 1 match between Kevin Norton, who is on Blue-Red Wizards, a tempo/aggro deck which aims to win blisteringly quickly using the powerful tribal wizards, and they don't really need to be tribal, but there are a few tribal payoffs like Arcane Metal Crafter, which really amp up the innate power of just having cheap prowess creatures, which you can trigger quickly with like interaction and cantrips. Meanwhile, on the other side of the table, we have Cajun, who is playing Temur Fastbond, which is a combo deck which uses the combination of Pinnacle of Vigor and Seeker of New Horizons. So Pinnacle of Vigor is a green 1-drop, which makes it so that whenever a permanent would enter the battlefield tapped, it enters untapped instead. And Seeker of New Horizons makes it so that whenever you play a land, you can play another land, and that land enters the battlefield tapped. Pinnacle of Vigor, however, will untap it. So you basically just empty your land of hands, and with a few other combo pieces, either just play a really expensive card as early as turn 2 or 3, or just generate a bunch of mana, draw through your deck and shoot your opponent in the face with a big fireball. Anyways, turn 1 has started. Kevin played Martial Maestro, which is not a super great body on its own, just a 1/1 first strike. But the ability to buff up all of your other creatures whenever it attacks is what's really important here. This is particularly good with some of the other go-wide creatures that are wizard payoffs, like Arcane Metal Crafter, which creates a 1/1 construct token whenever a wizard you control attacks. Anyways, Kevin playing a Storm Chaser Mage and just swinging in for 2 or 3. Where's the 3 coming in? Oh yeah, because I just mentioned Martial Maestro pumps up other attacking creatures. So yeah, swings in for 3. Meanwhile, Cajun does have the first piece of the combo, has a Pinnacle of Vigor, but since Keeper of New Horizons costs 3 mana, won't be able to play it this turn, even if Cajun hits his land drop. He has an Elrai in the Mana Root. This is a powerful land because of its ability to just untap all of your other lands whenever you tap 10 or more lands for mana. So it's pretty crazy. And it basically just allows you to take the absurd amounts of mana that you're generating from the Fastbond combo and just double or triple its potency. The Fastbond deck does run lots of 1-ofs, and I believe that's because there's a slight lands with different names theme, because one of the kills is a card called Roll, which is a 6-mana sorcery that makes a number of 3/3 elemental tokens equal to the number of differently named lands you control. And Kevin playing an Academy Renegade. This is one of the 2 big wizards payoffs in the deck. So uses its first ability to shoot the Pinnacle of Vigor, then swings in for 3 with Martial Maestro plus Stormcaster again. But the big draw is the second ability, which deals damage to the defending player equal to the number of wizards you control whenever Academy Renegade attacks. That basically means that next turn, once Academy Renegade starts attacking, it will just be Lava Spiking Cajun. So, like right now, Kevin has a total of 9 damage on board. Because Academy Renegade deals 2 damage, plus it gets buffed by 1. But Cajun does have Sentinel of Latter Days, is going to Elf Cycle it, probably searching for either a second Pinnacle or a Seeker of New Horizons. I believe, I'm not certain which of those is an elf. Let me check. So it turns out that, yeah, both of those are elves, so we'll be searching for a Pinnacle of Vigor to replace the one that was just killed by Academy Renegade. So I don't think Cajun has enough mana to combo off this turn, because would need 4 mana to be able to play Pinnacle plus Keeper of New Horizons. But it's instead going to be paying 2 For Splitting Bloom. Okay, so it's a mana dork, plus it doubles as a win condition because when you start getting landfall triggers with your Pinnacle plus Keeper, you can just go off and generate a bunch of Saproling tokens. So I guess Cajun is doing this now because Splitting Bloom is a good blocker. And the Saproling does function as a blocker as well. And next turn presumably can play both of the combo pieces without the risk of Kevin killing them with an Academy Renegade or a Scorch or something similar, and then go off. Okay, first we're going to be paying 1, Storm Shaper Adept. Does Kevin have a way to turn on the prowess on Storm Chaser and Storm Shaper? No. Oh, wait, he does. He has a Kinkan the Dragon's Breath. Oh, and this doubles. If he chooses Academy Renegade, he can double the Academy Renegade triggers, right? Yeah. I think, I haven't done the exact calculations, but I think this does just kill Cajun, even with 2 blockers. Because the Academy Renegade plus the Academy Renegade copy deal a total of, I think, 6, because they see each other, right? So they deal 5 damage in total. Or sorry, 10 damage in total. Oh, so it's going to kill Splitting Bloom with one of them. And then deal 5 to face. And then now has... So yeah, sorry. 6, 7, 10, 13 damage. And I don't think... Yeah, Cajun can't block all of it. Or can't block enough of it to survive. Because Cajun can block max 3 of it. And yeah. So just by 1 life, Cajun loses that game. So we're going to a game 2. Let's see what these players are going to sideboard. So on Cajun's end, it does have kind of a weird sideboard. I'm not sure what to make of Crack Open the Cage. There's a Platinum Colossus plus a Relic Heist combo. But I'm not sure if that would come in here. I think the only thing I know for sure would come in here is Full House because it's a wipe. Despite costing 5 mana, it's still, I think, Cajun's best hope against the aggro of Kevin's deck. But being a combo deck, the main is pretty tight, so I can't see anything else coming in other than those 2 full houses. Meanwhile, on Kevin's end, Imperial Siege, I think, could come in because I think Cajun's deck is almost all non-basic lands. Same for the Starlit Rays. Other than that, I don't think Kevin needs to bring anything else in. Does a dedicated Weaponsmith hit anything in Cajun's deck? I don't think that they're non-mana abilities, so I think it would just be the Imperial Siege and the Starlit Rays. Yup. Okay, going into game 2, Cajun opening up with a turn 1 Pinnacle, which is about as, I think it's probably the best turn 1 play that Cajun can hope for. But Kevin has the immediate Unceasing Flames to be able to kill it. So Unceasing Flames is one of the interesting make cards, which are uniquely possible because of MSEM's digital nature. So whenever you cast them, you make 3 copies of them and shuffle them into your library, and they grow linearly with the number of copies of them that are in your graveyard. So turn 2, Cajun didn't have any plays, but Kevin does have a Storm Chaser Mage, which he's going to poke Cajun for 1 with. Notably, I do think that this Rampant Summit, making Cajun lose life, won't do him any favors, but he does turn it off by having a second basic and cast a Sunless Seekers. So, Sunless Seekers, despite not being one of the combo pieces, is one of the main combo payoffs, because it allows you to ping your opponent for 1 whenever you play a land, and usually that just adds up to be able to kill them over the course of the combo. But Kevin has a second Unceasing Flames to be able to kill it, and the Storm Shaper Adept to boot, so we'll be swinging in for 4 damage now. Yep, swings for 4. And Cajun just has a Flourishing Crevasse and has to pass. This isn't looking good. Kevin taps 3 and has a Vidal Rune Thief. 4/2 haste, which allows you to search your library for an enchantment. with convert mana cost 3 or less and put it onto the battlefield. In this case, this will be Kinken, because I believe that is the only enchantment in Kevin's deck. And we do see, as Kevin's revealing cards, that he did side in the 2 Starlit Rays and the Imperial Siege. So yep, here it is. Here's Kinken. So here you usually just create a copy of Kinken. Or sorry, you create a copy of Vidal. So that's a total of 8 damage. Plus, you do have like the existing 2 damage from these 2 creatures. That's a total of 10 damage. That puts Cajun down to 4 life. So yep, names Vidal on Kinken and swings out for a massive 10 damage. Yep. Wait, Kevin is saying technically Vidal does happen again, but Kevin doesn't have another enchantment in his library to search for. So is Kevin just revealing all his entire library for like fairness' sake, because that would mean both Cajun and us know what he sided in? No, it's because Kevin is dumb and forgot that he only has 1 Kinken. So yeah, Vidal enters and triggers again, but it doesn't matter because Kevin only has 1 enchantment. So on end step, the Vidal token dies, as does Kinken. But Kevin still has 6 damage on board, which can kill Cajun. So Cajun needs to combo off this turn. Does have access to 4, potentially 5 mana if Cajun has another land. But Cajun needs... Sentinel of Latter Days, going to be cycling for one of the combo pieces. Grabs a Pinnacle of Vigor. So Cajun needs to also top deck a Seeker, and if Cajun doesn't have a Seeker, I think Cajun just loses, because without the combo, I don't think Cajun has a way to stabilize from here. Like, Vidal alone kills him, and even if he has a way to kill Vidal, which I don't think he has any interaction, if Kevin has like a single burn spell, it will basically kill Cajun. And yeah, Cajun's saying nope. And that's it. Unfortunate that Cajun didn't get to do it, and Kevin had 2 Unceasing Flames in hand. So yeah, that game was very over. But yeah, it's unfortunate that Cajun didn't get to do much either of these games. But I think that's just a testament to how good Kevin's deck is. It had the interaction and it had the fast clock, which is what you need versus combo. And yeah, ouch. Had 3 lands and a Pinnacle of Vigor in hand. So it seems like Cajun got very flooded, which is unfortunate. Anyways, until next time, this is Caillou signing off.